I'm all the sins that you can't confess. I'm just your ghost if we're not undressed. A part of me wish that we never met, but you act like we never. Got too wasted in the bathroom of your parents' house. Then you kissed me in the backseat of a taxi ride. And we said things that were cheesy, but we meant them, there were feelings, and now you deny.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new LEGO creation, today with the Mig-29 Fulcrum, in a special camo. I want to begin this video explaining why there is this special camo, the Ukrainian one, because of a story that is going around from a while about the Ghost of Kyiv, an ace pilot that shot down many Russian pilots with this aircraft, the Mig-29. A legend, a real story is not important. The important thing is that this aircraft, or the pilot, the story around it, is an inspiration for the people, and that's why I wanted to do something. If you know me, you are aware that I don't usually stand in this kind of things. I prefer to stay outside of politics and anything. But in this case it's really important, and this video and this project will be used as fundraising for them. So all the incomes from this video that you are watching in this moment and the project itself, they will be sent for charity to Ukraine people. Of course, in a later moment I'll also post the standard version of this aircraft that you can see here, fast spoiler. So this is the standard Mig-29 in grey color. But this one will be released later in a separate file, so for now let's concentrate on this one that is for a noble purpose, and it's actually also a good project, so I think you may like it in any case. So let's start. Of course, as usual, you will find in the instructions, in a PDF step by step, the aircraft, a pilot. In this case we have two kind of weapons, two kind of missiles, and here a drop tank. In case you want more missiles, you can simply multiply that missile you prefer for 2, 5, I don't know, depends how many of them you want. But let's check them later. For now we will concentrate on the aircraft itself, so maybe we can hide them for now. Let's leave only the pilot. Here let's start as usual from the front and the cockpit. So here we have the cockpit with some sensors and details, the main gun here on the side, and you can place the minifigure inside because as usual is in minifigure scale. To open this one you can remove this first and then you can open it. Voila! Place our minifigure inside our pilot, okay, and close. At this point you can connect this one back again here. If you don't want to connect or disconnect this one, you can replace the 2x4 with a 2x3 that keep this part open. So you can open and close it faster, but I actually prefer to simply remove it because it looks nicer this way. On the front we also have here a sensor. I really love this camo, by the way. Little excursus just because we can. Let's go here on the main wings. Of course we have moving parts, we have on the tail ailerons, flaps, so this one can move up and down here. Of course also the larger one here can move, so let's place it, for example, in a lower position. Let's move here on the back wings and tail. So from the top we can see here this one, the rudder for right and left, this way. So I don't know, let's keep it like this. Of course, also this one can move as well, this way. In the meanwhile, you can notice also more details like little antennas here, the beacon lights, red for the left and green for the right, also another beacon light here on the top. Then we have the engine. This can be opened and closed like usual, so here as you may notice we can move it up and down, so you can open and close them if you want. And here we have the air brakes. This one move like this one open up. We have the other that move like this, and this is how it looks with the air brakes open. I really like how they turned out. I don't know, what do you agree with me? Do you like them? Now is the time to check the bottom. So let's rotate upside down. For the bottom we have these beautiful air intakes that took a while to achieve, but the final result, I really like it. Here we have the hard points for the weapons. The Mig-29 has 7 hard points, 3 for each wing and 1 in the middle here. Later we will connect also the weapons so you can check them better. What we have to check are the landing gears. In this case you can see there is one closed and one open to let you notice the difference when it's closed and when it's open. But now I'll show you also how you can close them. Let's start with the front landing gear first, as usual. This one is very easy. You have simply to put this one down. So let's rotate straight inside. Then you can close the hatches. One is here. And finally you can close this one as well. Okay, this is it. So front landing gear closed and inside. Now what about the back landing gear? Of course we close only one, the external one, or we open the other. Close or open? Let's close it, because I think it looks nicer with everything closed when we will try the weapons. So let's close this one. First you have to open the front hatch here, you can open it completely. And here inside we can see we have the space for the landing gear. What about here? First you have to disconnect the landing gear from the wall fuselage. Here we have this one that is our connector. So you disconnect it. Now in the program is a little bit more tricky, so I have to hide this one for a second, but what you have to do is this movement. So pack, and you disconnect it, okay? So you take everything and rotate it 90 degrees. In this case I simply disconnect and reconnect it because it's a faster for me here to do. Once they are rotated, you have to move this one frontward this way. Oh right, here is a touching with the hard point that you have to remove it first if you want to open and close them. What you have to do is simply to move it a little bit down, a little bit more to the inside, a little bit more down, until you have it completely straight inside here, and finally you can place it this way inside the fuselage and close all the hatches. Voila! And then also the back hatch here, and voila! Now we want to check the weapons. Here, as you may notice, we have the fuel tank and the missiles. So let's take the fuel tank first. This one goes in the middle, so here. Remember that we have the landing gear, so you have to place it without interfere with the landing gear, so like this, because here we have the hatches, as you may see. And then the missiles, one here, and boom, we have the missile. One goes here, one goes here, one goes here, and one here. You can choose the one you prefer. If you want only this variant, you can choose this one instead, it's up to you. And this is how it looks like with the weapons. Very beautiful indeed. What do you think? Do you like it? As I told you at the beginning of the video, this one will be for charity, this variant, but later I'll upload also the standard grey one that you can see here. Is the same except for the camo, and what else I changed? Yes, this one has this different front section because I think it's nicer, but it's one single color, that's why on the other one was changed into this different kind. And the only other difference is that here we have the air refueling pipe that you can move. So I hope you like this project. If yes, remember to leave a thumbs up. I remind you that in the description of the video you can find a link to download the instructions for this one. And again, all the incomes will be donated to the UNHCR. You can find the link in the description so you know where the money are going. And the same for this video, so all the incomes from this video will be sent to them. And that's all. I really hope this war and bad period will finish as soon as possible. And I really wish good luck and the best for you people in this bad period. Probably this will not help a lot, but I don't know. I hope even a little help will make the difference. And also for today, that's all. See you again next week with a new video. Bye!